This is Vishram Singh Meena, Assistant Professor English working at Government PG College, Karoli. Through online mode, we are studying English literature. The lecture of the day is meant for the students of BA Part First in Kota University. Today, we will deal with the soliloquy, which has been taken from one of the best tragedies written in English literature. It is written by William Shakespeare, an Elizabethan dramatist. The poem is a soliloquy, which is spoken by Hamlet, the Prince of Denmark. The poem is from the play entitled Hamlet, Act 3rd, Scene 1st. As far as the publication of the play is concerned, it was published in the first folio in the year of 1623. There is no final date and year in which the play was written, but this is the longest tragedy written in English literature. First of all, we should know what is a soliloquy. A soliloquy is a speech by a single speaker on the stage, but the other characters on a stage are not considered that they are listening to him. To be or not to be, that is the question. Is the mental situation of the Prince of Denmark, namely Hamlet. Before this, we should know the situation of the first act and the second act. The first act of the play shows that the father of Prince Hamlet, senior Hamlet, has been murdered by his brother, and the mother of Prince Hamlet gets married. Gets married to Claudius, the brother of the father of Prince Hamlet. The Act Second deals with the mental situation of the prince, where he feels mentally disturbed whether he should live or to die. He has reached to do suicide. So there are questions which are coming in his mind, whether he should die or to live. Now, we should begin the poem. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it's nobler in the mind to suffer slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles. Prince Hamlet is meditating, he is contemplating over the question of survival or death. Whether it's nobler in the mind to suffer. On the one hand, he is thinking whether he should suffer with these mental problems in his mind, because these are the slings and arrows of angry fortune. Fortune is angry. Fortune is not smiling at Hamlet because he is unhappy. He has not got his love in form of Ophelia, and he has lost his father. So these are some problems, some calamities in his life, which are like slings and arrows, which are tickling his mind, tickling his mental peace. So the speaker is puzzled whether he should live or to die. But he wants to take revenge upon his uncle because he has murdered his father. So he wants to take arms against the king of Denmark. So he says that if he takes arms against the king of Denmark, then he will have to face many difficulties. There will be the sea of troubles for him, and he will have to face. So these are two situations. Which one he has to select? That is the question in the mind of Hamlet. And by opposing in them, to die, to sleep no more, and by asleep to say, we end the heartache and the thousand natural sorrows. That place is aired. On the other side, uh, he finds that if he dies, if he does suicide, then he will be slapped forever. Means he will be died. And when one is died, then there will be no troubles to trouble him, to pin him. No more by asleep to say, we end the heartache and the thousand natural sorrows. When he is alive, he is facing many kinds of problems, pains and troubles, sorrows and griefs. But when he is died, then there will be no trouble, will tickle his mind, will trouble him, because a died man is not the part of life. And when you are alive, then you have to face many problems of life. And in this way, the struggles of life will be ended for him. That flesh is here too. Flesh means body has to face these pangs and pains of life when we are alive. So Prince Hamlet is thinking over these two questions. The first question is to survive, and the second question is to die, or to take revenge upon his father's murderer. If he kills his uncle to take revenge, then he will have to face many difficulties which will be posed by the kingdom or by the kingly power. So he will have to be ready to tolerate these problems. It's a commission devoutly to be wished. It's the commission. Commission means it is the result he wants to take. He says that whether he should tolerate, he should suffer with the problems he has, or he will end these problems by killing the king of Denmark. That is his uncle who has killed his father. Devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Eh, there is the rub. Now the Prince of Denmark is in confusion. He finds that when he takes the action of dying, then there will be troubles. When he is died, even after death, he will have to face the difficulties which will be posed by the dreams, because dreams may come in his mind. So Prince Hamlet believes in the life after death. So now he thinks that this is the rub, this is the problem. That's why he should take action, and he should not kill himself. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have suffered of this mortal coil. So the speaker finds that if he is died, then there may come difficulty in the form of dreams. Dreams will disturb his mental peace in his grave. So at last, we can say that he believes in the life after death, and that's why he is very sad, and he decides to take action against uh, his cruel uncle, because he wants to take revenge upon him, because uh, the uncle of Hamlet has murdered his father. That's so. This is the mental situation of the speaker. He is speak to himself. We will continue the poem in the next lecture. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.